Cacao, morning. Preshan, Anil, Matthias, Raj, morning, mate. James, Malik, and holy fuck, good morning, Ethan. How are you, brother?
Good
Yeah.
morning, boss.
Morning, how are you, Samran?
Doing fine, boss.
Awesome. Any trades taken this morning in London session or nothing? Pretty dead
No,
London,
was
huh?
not on London session, but I tried that 1955 break, but this range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
tried the 30-minute closing below 1950,
Mm-hmm.
1955.
Mm-hmm. My next try buying 55 before, but only went for 20 pips and stopped me out. Yeah. Um, was expecting that 55 will hold really nice and strong, but it's not. Price is creating too much structure here, and that I don't like. When price goes to a key level, you want to see a rejection like a sap rejection, not just price hanging around that level, because that means that you don't have enough liquidity, enough bullish pressure at that point. So it can be very dangerous, very messy. As right now, what makes sense is that we're gonna have a drop, but I don't wanna sell it toward that 50 there. I rather want to wait. I will wait for something, rejecting that 50.
Good morning, Kerwin.
Morning, Ethan. How are you, brother?
Not very good right now, so I
Why?
need
What
to
happened?
get.
You got clapped by GJ this morning?
GJ did nothing at all, dude.
No.
It's bullshit today, man. Today
Oh.
GJ is bullshit. Yeah, I was waiting for a breakout because it looks bullish, but the monthly resistance is holding up very strongly throughout the whole session. I'm just like, fuck this, I'm not gonna play in a range right there.
Wow. Brian, morning. Zoom user. Wherever you are, good morning. Jason, Nabil, Seraj, wait, okay, Sabat Limbo, good morning, brother. Um, and Manny. So yeah, anybody in a current trade? Morning, Claudia. ¿Cómo estás, vieja? Um, nobody in any trade currently? No? Okay.
I'm in sales, Kerwin.
Okay. But
Yeah.
not from right now, huh?
No, do you know what? I had sales last night,
Mm.
right? At 64.82.
Okay.
And then I closed because I was tired and I wanted to go to bed. So I wish I had left them because that was my second position. My first position, my sales was at 71.63. But with it being the new month, I thought, no, I'm just going to close. And then the sales I took earlier was from past when you had the big 5-minute bullish candle, and then it had no top wick, and then the next candle 5-minute closed bearish, so I took it there with no top wick, and then no top wick on the new candle, like there was nothing left, and I thought it was just the initial reaction to touching the 53.5.
Yeah. I mean, as right now, it's very dangerous to sell it. Okay. Afnan. Okay. Here's the trick. This is my plan. The daily from yesterday closed bullish, obviously. We had already enough information here that what makes sense is the continuation to the downside, right? Now I don't want to sell it where price is right now. I would love to see pullbacks. I would love to see fake outs from the 1957 somewhere here. If I wanna consider any sort of sell. The picture It's quite dangerous and simple at the same time as having a plain and simple retest of that 50, and since the 50 is very strong, that can happen with the news, like news mean good numbers, price going to the 50, rejecting heavily there, grabbing liquidity, close back above that 55, and we may just range toward this area again. All this mess over here, you have to trade with proper information, like a proper fake out, like a proper liquidity grab, or heavy candles going in one direction. What's the idea? What the idea here is, don't try to counter trend that daily and target this zone over here, unless you have a secondary structure there not being respected. On the 5-minute candle, look pretty messy. On the 15, you still have an idea here that this area here, for example, that's your secondary resistance, meaning the moment price goes here, we had a previous liquidity grab, price has zero business leaving that area. Unless price leaves that area, that means that we're gonna see a plain and simple continuation to the downside. That can give you, maybe 44, 46 price point. Now, if the fake out happen here, and then New York decide to rally before the news, then all I need is a body of a candle that can close above that 57, a friendly pullback that can be done at the 55, and I'll be waiting either for that pullback at that 55, or I will wait for something when the retest is done to the breakout candle high. Most of the times, when you have a body of the candle closing above this area, and this is the only reason I will consider buys today. This is why if I had to skip from taking any trade today, because I have zero business trading from that 53 to that 50 for 25 or 30 pips there, knowing that this is a previous rejection candle, my best option will be waiting for something that can close above this area, and with proper volume, a friendly pullback, a little bit of a pullback there, and that candle leaving this area. With that information, I can target the 60, maybe like 30 pips or so. And any close above that 60, a pullback can happen toward this area here. And from there, I can easily start adding more positions in here, going with proper risk management. What happened if instead of having this little candle there closing out, breaking the breakout candle above the secondary structure, instead of that, what if all I have in there is a candle that doesn't break the high, just respect the high, close back in the range? This is a proper fake out. And at that point, I'm gonna be waiting for a body of the candle that can close below this area here. And hopefully with enough volume from the news at the break of that candle low, we can see a plain and simple continuation. But these 30 pips there with this information should be easier than with no information. Like at this point, the reason I don't want to buy gold right now is because it's market opening, and I have zero business to counter trend that 4-hour candle from London, with not enough information. Just taking a buy right now just because that candle closed like a rejection again is not enough information. You still may see a little bit of a breakout below this area, like a formal fake out from that daily low right there, less than 15 pips, let's say, something like this, for example, to the 51, whatever. And this can be your zone to take buys, let's say, expecting that price will go there, 15 pips or less, and boom, close back in the range. At that point, you can be aggressive. But buying this area, no. So people who love buying support, I don't know how they do it, to be honest, because I have zero information at this point to just take a buy here and say, oh, I'm gonna buy. If you have to be aggressive, let's say, you wanna play the odds really early in the morning, you can go for it, the 52 right there, something like this, for example, 17 pips, and you're expecting that price will come back to that area there. That's the only thing, because if you're gonna have something here, it will be a fake out below that daily low for 15 pips or less. I have zero business selling gold for those 15 pips, let's say. So that's my plan. If not, you can wait a lot more, until the proper volume kicks in, like the one from comics. Morning, Chilil. Jude, morning, AJ, morning. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much for the session. If you have to, also, right, why I was saying in the general chat only the smart and only the, you know, the kind of the one who have enough discipline will survive today, is because if you try to sell gold, right, at the beginning of the session, whatever, depending where you're selling, if you're trying to sell gold using little to no stop loss there, something like this, for example, or something like this, can be painful, because most of the times you're gonna get stopped out time after time, you know, try, and you're gonna get stopped out. At that point, you can easily say, well, the option for me today is to have like a, whatever, 2 trades for the session, expecting that I'm gonna risk like 20 pips per trade. That's gonna make it 40 pips. What are the options if you have a certain target and say, man, my target for today is the 45, let's say. I don't care, and I'm gonna have to risk it for the biscuit to something like this. Selling at this area, no, thank you. This area is easier to expect a fake out, close back in the range, and price closing back in the range again. That's the only option you may have at that point. Trading as a breakout trader today from this area, using, let's say, 10 pips, whatever, that's not gonna work. 30 to 15, that's not gonna work. That's why you have to be smart and wise enough to understand what are the levels that you're trading. And that 53 level we have, look at that reaction there. We trade this level so many times as breakout traders, and we got clapped because we wanted to trust that the information we have from London, the information we had, you know, from the previous daily was good enough, and it's not. Darn, good morning. Yeah. See?
Hi, Kerwin.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Sorry, I just a question to ask you.
Uh-huh.
Just how you were saying that trading like a breakout trade,
Yeah.
selling the trade is very dangerous. Could you repeat that again? I kind of like lost track on that part.
Yeah, when you are a breakout trader, you come to this to a certain session thinking that you're gonna bank. You don't see the support that you're trading. By the way, is anybody in that trade or no? No, nobody. Nobody wanted to pull the trigger. Okay, okay, money. Okay, if you are, this is the contention area. Give me 1 second, Winnie.
Yeah,
This
sure.
is the contention area. That's your resistant candle confirmation. If price break, yeah, see that closing there now. This becomes your contention area. So ASAP, from that idea there, you can easily bring your stop loss to the low of this area here. If you see that price is leaving that area, close on partially. It's already, you know, from that area is probably like, yeah, 30 pips. I'm 31. I don't know about you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me secure 50 here. I'll be back with you in a minute, Minnie. Secure this. It's not that bad. What was your entry, Manny? This rate, yeah. I mean, it's safer option to do this. 52.60. Okay, you got a nice entry. Mine is 52.42. But look, maybe you don't see the camera there. Can you see my camera? That's 32. And I already closed 50 on this trade, so yeah. So I'm gonna let that position, you know, with the stop loss right here. That's gonna be my stop loss now. So okay. You secure 50. Beautiful. Yeah. This area you have to trade this area with proper risk management. Don't be, let's say, don't be aggressive in this zone if you don't have enough volume. We may see another retest of that zone. That's why I'm securing 50 in there and bring my stop loss and break even there. So here is the trick, Vinny. Once you have a previous area of support, you have to look left. What do you have? Give me 1 second. Let me delete this thing right here because this one right here. Okay. As a breakout trader, things that you need as a breakout trader is proper volume and proper liquidity, meaning the price need to grab liquidity from certain areas. Let me clear all these things first. I'm gonna make it really very specific for you. what's the area that we're trading even on the 30-minute candles here? What's the area that we're trading on? Overall, if you trade one pair, one session every day, you're gonna notice the areas of reaction you have. You're gonna notice where price can go to grab liquidity and get out of those levels. For me, 1953, anywhere from 1952 and 1953 is a rejection zone for gold. I don't need, this area here, this area here, all this area is plenty of reactions in the chart. So for me to be a breakout trader, I would rather want to take in consideration the nearest reaction point to make it worth it for that continuation, like as a breakout trader. But when you try to be a breakout trader from these levels here, this one right here, this will work. This my key level here. That's the 50, that's the key level. Most of the time price goes to the key level or 5 pips above the key level and reject, right? Like this one, for example. So for me, I know that trading at this specific area, just because I have previous area of support, is very dangerous, because if I had to take a sell from a breakout trader for this area here, 15 pips. For the nearest reaction, 40, but I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna sell here and I'm gonna take the profits near to this area here for 40 pips. But this reaction happened for a reason. Every time the price create that nasty reaction, is very rare that the reaction happens and price will come back from a support zone like this one, for example, all the way down here in the same session. Most of the times, that's your liquidity grab. That price, that reaction here can take you for 100 pips or more on a daily basis after the reaction is done. So what do you need to have to trade toward this area here, which is the area that price won't be able to release that volume? At that point, the safest option for you to be a breakout trader is wait for a long wick from the upside. And if price after that long wick from the upside, you have a reaction like this in this area here, then you know that if the daily candle, if the 4-hour candle, if the weekly candle is looking bearish, the one that makes more sense for you to follow the direction is this rejection area. And don't matter what you have from the left-hand side, because if, let's say, you had a previous reaction in this area, let's say this one right here was a previous reaction, but you have this kind of reaction and all you see is price, creating bearish close, and you have a little bit of support in here, then the moment you have a bearish close right there, the one that has more information is this wick over here, and we're gonna retest this low, and at that point you can be a breakout trader. Until then, not really. If you have this specific reaction here, trade away from that reaction. Don't be a breakout trader trying to target this low over here. You can sell whatever you have. Like, for example, last night after price closed above below that 63, right? What do you need at that point when price closed below that 63? A pullback 65 max and start selling 65. Or the other option is when you have something like this. This is the structure we had yesterday, and the 63 is very strong. What do you need at that point selling when price close above below the 63? What you need is a pullback, and then you need resistance. Give me 1 second. And 50-minute candles here. And 50-minute candles, because there's less volume here. What you need there is resistance after the close below what the heck in there? Give me 1 second. After that close right here, what you need is a pullback that cannot exceed this area. And if it's exceeding that area, it can go to the 64, 65. Avoid being a breakout trader in this area here. When you have a target here, you rather want to see a beautiful break, pull back to that area, and then start buying from this area here. So that's the other way that you can be a breakout trader. But if not, all you need is resistance, confirmation of resistance, and at the break of that low, you know that the continuation is there to the very next key level. What is the key level you have here? The 60. What makes sense at that point? Waiting for the close below that 60. And once the close below that 60 is done, that 60 becomes your contention area, right? All that area there, and with that, you can target the very next key level. But it's most of the times you tend to have, very nice, I'm about to close this trade. I'm 10 pips only in this runner here. But most of the time, as a breakout trader, don't sell it. unless price already picked liquidity. See how that liquidity is working in there? With that liquidity, you can attack at this level here. What do you need next? A proper body of a candle that can close below that area and the breakout below the candle that can give you the close. Give me 1 second. Oh, this one right here. The 5-minute candles here. 1 second. With that reaction on the 15, all you need from now on is a body of a candle that can close below those bodies there. Is this candle giving you the closing you need? Let's see. And at that point, you can trust this liquidity here as a possible continuation to the downside. With that information, you can go for it. What do you need? If you want to target that area, what you need, the body of the candle closing below that area. I'm about to close this trade. I don't like this. You out. I'm about to close roughly 9 pips in profits here, but I'll probably get stopped out. Timing here is the last 2 minutes of the 15. Yeah, and my stop loss is 1952.80. I'm gonna let it do its thing. Whatever, it is what it is. Most likely I'm gonna get stopped out. So here's the thing. Once you have that liquidity, you know that the bigger picture is still looking for the downside. So what do you need? This candle here, the body closing below that area, a friendly pullback that cannot exceed more than whatever the high of this candle, which is 15 pips in there. And then at the break of that low, you can try to attack to that 50 there, the reaction, or to this area here. But if that candle doesn't give you that body closing below that area, don't be a breakout trader, because you're gonna notice that a new candle may just respect the low of this candle here, close back in the range, and have you there in a range. But if you're gonna do something to the downside, guys, let's wait for that candle closing. And then when the candle closed, the body of the candle closed, the next candle pull back a little bit there. That's gonna be kind of your trade toward this area if you want to target that area there. With that liquidity, yes, I got stopped out there. So yeah, with that information, yes. All you need is a friendly pullback at this point, and you can go for that 50. Comics, is coming, in 5 minutes, let's say. But if you do have a friendly pullback and price leaving that area at this point is huge. 20 pips and a stop loss there is a lot. But if you do have a friendly pullback, somewhere here to the 53.70 most likely, then that's worth it. But you need to wait for the candle
Will you
break.
consider it, boss?
Yeah, I'll consider a quick scalp in here to play with the previous trade, with the profits from the previous trade.
Kerwin.
Yeah.
¿Cómo estás? Buen día.
Bien, brother. ¿Y tú? Buen día.
Bien, todo tranquilo. Can you explain me the trade you take, the last trade?
The fake out. I was expecting the fake out, like 15 pips or less. So I decided to buy the kind of the 15 pips, the fake out of the 15 pips, like the 52. This area here, that 52. That's why. Because I was expecting to have a fake out here. Even at this point, you see how that candle is not top wick there and it's hanging in this level, man, it's fishy as hell.
To the upside, I said the trade to the upside, you take in.
Yeah, an impulsive entry, just trying to catch the fake out, the 52. Yeah. See that trade? You guys are gonna consider it? Let's go.
Yeah, man. I enter.
Let's go.
Because
Let's
I didn't take the first one. So yeah, I actually entered here.
Yeah. This makes more sense based on the information we have on the charts. Let's see.
Buenos días, Kerwin.
Buenos días, Kevin. ¿Cómo estás, viejo?
Bien, bien, bien. Entraste temprano hoy, ¿eh?
Yeah, entré temprano porque me daba más sensación de que iba a haber un fake out. Y el fake out es más fácil agarrarlo que venderlo. Es más fácil comprar el fake out que vender el fake out. Normalmente el precio va a ir por 15 pips o menos, entonces tú dices, bueno, voy a comprar el 52. ¿Cuál es el problema más grande que voy a tener aquí? Que va a darme los 20 pips y me va a sacar con el stop, But yeah. For the anybody in sales, I'm just hacking. Yeah, we're in sales. I'm playing the odd with the previous profits here.
¿Tú entraste en venta ahora mismo también?
Yeah, yeah. My entry is right there, 1952.61. But depending how this candle behave at this 53.40, that support area, that's the contention I have, this area here. If prices start breaking inside that area, I'm gonna close that position. With this trade, what I wanna target is the 50 there, 50.50 basically. It's not that much, it's 25 pips, whatever. A little scalping here. 10 seconds, and this candle doesn't want to have that volume to the downside.
I think the safer sells for me will be waiting for 50, a close below.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Boss, you think comics will be the one falling?
Comics can make a nice drop. That's why I wanted to give it a try to this trade. This candle here needs to break that low ASAP. Yeah, go. Don't be shy. Because if this candle managed to break that low, that means that comics will make it to the downside there. Really nice. Who drew this line? Give me 1 second. But if that candle respect the low of this one right here, then comics will have it really easy to pull back and close back in the range. To trade in 12 minutes. Yes.
Erwin, the fake out, you take it when 1 minute close?
No, it didn't close. Just the idea is that buy the drop. It's like trying to catch a knife with bare hands, expecting that this is your low of the day, let's say, and price can go for 20 pips or more. But if I have to buy the 52, let's say, I can risk it for the biscuit with like 10 pips as stop loss to close back in the range. Because it makes more sense for price to pull back before the continuation. Now the pullback is done. The resistance is done. The confirmation resistance is done. Yes, COMEX is coming in play. This candle here, leaving that resistance candle confirmation make a lot of sense to at least give me that 1950.50. Not finding that continuation. So at this point, you know, we'll make it really easy on COMEX to stop me out. But if this candle doesn't have a top wick, that's pretty much it. Oh, look at that. I'm about to get stopped out. Yeah, I got stopped out. That's okay. Got clapped because this thing right here doesn't want to continue to the downside, and it's okay. COMEX is coming in play. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that.
Kerwin,
Yeah.
good morning.
Good morning, brother. How are you?
I'm good. I feel like this low I feel like it might be respected the whole session, no?
Not really. COMEX will retest that low, will break it. COMEX is the one. It's just that it's fishy how this candle rejected in the last second, basically.
Yeah.
For COMEX to grab liquidity, though. But COMEX can give you that target really easy.
Did you
That's
consider it the
unlike, you know,
break?
using the high of this candle here. Unless price break that area, then you have an
Yeah.
upside move. Until then, no. This is your resistant candle confirmation, and that high needs to be respected plenty of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. It's coming. Worst case scenario is that this 1 minute candle won't have enough volume to break those previous wicks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, the break of that 1 minute is gone. So yeah, it's gone. It's gone. So, but this area now is a heavy area of reaction. So you have to attack this area with proper volume. Yeah. Go. Don't be surprised if COMEX gives you more than the 50. Because if price break this little rejection here, is gonzo for the nearest rejection point, the 48.27 here. Yeah. Did you survive the pull? Nobody survived the pullback, huh? It's a shame.
I was gonna get in with you guys, but
Yeah.
I always wait till COMEX because you know I don't like dealing with the messy pullbacks and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a messy pullback here.
Yeah.
But that high over there, and the thing is that where I enter, cannot use the high of that candle there as my stop loss is too much for the target that I have.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But look at that. You will see nasty break below that reaction area here.
Come on.
Hey,
Go,
Kerwin.
go. I'm gonna share it for you guys. Let's go. Yeah, it's Gonzo. 48.50 here. Just break really 20 seconds more, Fabian. 20 seconds more, Fabian.
I'm actually just like getting my stop loss really tight because I enter at the when comics flipped.
Uh-huh.
That was my enter.
Oh.
It was a little bit risky, but yeah, I mean it was 1953.80.
Oof. Yeah.
But let's see.
That candle. Last 2 minutes. Worst case scenario is that this candle won't close below that key level.
Gonna secure 90 here because
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
30 pips. Yeah.
Yeah. But with that volume from comics, man, I hate to say it, but I don't want to buy gold. That 50, like having a pending order like the 50.50 is too dangerous, man. It's too dangerous. But worst case scenario is that comics won't be able to close below that 50 there.
Very nice. Very nice.
Look at that reaction, man. You close most of it, Fabian?
Yeah, it
Okay,
actually
okay.
right there it
Close
it took
full.
me out there. But
Yeah.
yeah, it closed
Stinks
a
now.
90 at 30 pips and then over there it just took me out for the rest, but pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem here is that it's a heavy zone of reaction, so you may get lucky to, to clip like 15 or 20 pips in here, but man, the most can be short-lived. And like the A plus setup, for example, can be as easy as this 5-minute candle closing more than 50% in continuation, and then wait for the little pullback there. And the break of that candle there is going for the next key level to the 45. It's never, it's never enough for gold. But man, it can be really, really painful. Look, it's a beautiful close. What do you need now? A friendly pullback, maybe 1 minute pullback there. But here is when you being being a breakout trader, see how I pay the price there. I gave back to the market, some of the process that I had. But at this point, what you're expecting is the continuation is needed, and therefore price cannot break the 1952.62. Like if let's say this, right? If I was in a trade still and this candle gave me that move and I never got stopped out and I have a stop loss, something like this, for example, price goes to this area here. That's where I'm gonna close most of my position, waiting for something that can give me my continuation and having my stop loss inside profits or at break even. This candle can easily stop me out break even before the continuation, but based on the reaction area that I'm working on, I cannot have that candle doing something like this because I'm gonna get stopped out anyways. This candle breaking the breakout zone again is because we'll come back to that area there, to the high of the candle, and I cannot consider any holding any trade. And you gotta be happy if you make 15, 20 pips in here and close your position or close most of your position and come back for another setup later on. But if not, no, really, man, not really. This area is not that kind of area you want to have something like this, for example. Oh, I'm gonna let it breathe. I'm gonna let it do its thing. Not really, because the risk reward here is terrible. And that's why, from session to session, price action is the same, but not every setup is the same. You find yourself trading at a previous area of rejection, a previous area of support in this case, and you have to say, well, 50%, 75% of my trade, okay, done. Break even, I'm sorry, boom, done. A stop loss, okay, perfect. Yeah, got stopped out, doesn't matter. If the continuation, if you get lucky enough, the continuation should be there. No price just hanging in this level here. Even with that heavy volume from comics, no, man, no. It's not worth it to hold trades. This is why we have to be really picky today. And very smart the way we want to trade. Yeah. The breakout candle, the one that gave you that kind of that move right there, is this candle here, that high over there. So the moment price is closing, is breaking that high in here, is because it's coming for this high over here. Not that you want to buy gold, don't get me wrong. I mean, you can do whatever you want. But buying gold in there is just the move can be short-lived. To that 54.50 there, again, the risk reward is terrible. It's not there. Counter trending is dangerous. It's freaking dangerous. Yeah. What risk reward were the two trades? One of them was like 1 to 3, and the other one, because I was expecting, you know, only like 10 pips in a stop loss there. And the other one was 1 to 1, I will say. But with enough volume, you even if it's a 1 to 1, you don't care using a 1 to 1 in the same direction of the overall picture, because that can give you, with enough momentum, with enough volume, that can give you 1 to 3, 1 to 4 sometimes. Like price breaking that area there makes more sense to go for that 48. And if you're using, let's say 10, 12 pips in there, you can easily clap 50 pips in profits. They're really easy. With momentum, it's really easy. That's why sometimes, you know, if you're gonna take sales, let's say, you say, man, the sales that make sense, the sales are the one that make sense. I'm gonna take it below that area there, and I'm gonna have a stop loss like this. My first TP can be this one. The second TP can be the 48, let's say, 48, something like this, for example. At that point, you're talking like 1 to 3. But once the breakout happened, you're not, especially with comics, you're not expecting that pullback to be too excessive, because comics need to give you that continuation. And doesn't matter if you're using something like this. Sometimes we start with 12. Sometimes we go for 20 pips in a stop loss, depending the range we want to trade. We can go up to for 20 pips in a stop loss, let's say, something like this. Or using the high of the candle there, if the range is clean, if the range is worth it, because you know that the momentum is there, and you can easily have something like this, for example, 1 to 4, secure 50, 1 to 1, let the rest run, secure another 50 when it's 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, and let the rest run with the stop loss. But momentum is there, so you don't even need to worry about using 20 pips, because all you have is clean traffic, and you say, well, it's worth it to risk it for the biscuit there. But if you have it pretty tight, when you have a heavy range to trade, you get stopped out, then you get, man, I should have let that position run a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. If the range is worth it, you can do that. But if the range is not worth it, don't do it. You just have your stop loss pretty tight in there. 10 pips, 12 pips, 15 pips is more than enough. Imagine if I started with a 20 pip stop loss there, right? Price, maybe price giving me this much, let's say. Having this is terrible. So why do I have to have this kind of risk reward? Is really dangerous. It's really dangerous, because even though I'm trading in the direction of the bigger picture, I know there's certain areas of reactions here that can give me a lot of headaches. A lot of headaches. So that's why it doesn't make sense. New 30-minute candle here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's dangerous. More promising to continue down. Yeah. That killer was strong.
Seems like a you problem, because I'm capable of doing it.
To sell over there, Kerwin, you'll wait for a close below the 1950, right?
Yeah, below the 1950. A 5-minute. A 5-minute below the 1950. It looks like the continuation is there, but yeah. It is easier to wait for the closing of that candle at the 50. If not, that 50 can easily be rejected. Mhm. That's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And that 49 in there needs to be
And
clear.
that's not like
Yeah. Yeah, that no minute there is not looking promising. Cha cha ra cha. If this one will break that high. Okay, good. Now you have a good trade there. Yeah, now it's gone so. And the 49. 49 doesn't represent much at this point. The 48 is the one. Let's see. One more minute for that close. Hopefully this candle doesn't wanna go in just one direction before it's closing. Hang around this level, baby. The target to the downside, to be honest, a good target can be the 45. We have a little bit of a structure in this area. In this area. At 47. Yeah. Looks like we just continue, man. Donaldo, you're aiming for the 1930? Very nice. Give me that closing. In 1 minute. You have to be very careful in this level. If you get the closing you want, you're gonna give it a second try. It's in the high of the candle is too much. The candle doesn't want to close below the key level. It's really easy to have a fake out here. Yeah, holy, look at that reaction there. But that reaction is not valid until price break that high. Just so you know. Yeah. Gonna be a long wait for that break to play out.
Good morning, Kerwin. How are you,
Morning,
man?
Juan. How are you, brother?
Good. And you?
Good, brother.
The bearish pressure is there.
The bearish pressure is there, and even that candle not closing below that key level, that reaction makes more sense to have you a entire week filter. But the problem here is that if we don't have that that close below the key level, can be very painful because only short-lived moves can take place in here, like 48, 49, for example, 48.
The 50 is strong.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's see if we manage to get a close below that kilo. If not, if a kilo will hold for the session, that's the kilo. That area there can hold. I don't know why gold make it really, really hard when we try those sells. Selling gold is very annoying.
The daily today is breaking the daily from yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 2 more minutes. Yeah, that closing on the 1 minute looks good. Really, really nice. That candle there is making you believe this is a fake out. But taking that trade right there is aggressive as hell, really aggressive. Just to trust that candle as a fake out is aggressive. So you'd rather wait for that body closing below the kilo, and then you can target the 45.50 there. Come on,
What
baby.
do you consider about 1948?
1948, that's gonna be the first target.
First target.
Mm-hmm.
We want to see. I'm sorry, I'm late in the session. We want to see a pullback first. Maybe it will be a better choice for the downside. Hello.
Yeah.
Do you want to see some retracement first?
No retracement. What I want to see here is that closing below that key level and then a friendly pullback. And you know, at the break of the daily low with enough volume, you're gonna have more than 20 pips in there. But the body of that candle need to close below that key level. Yeah, see.
Look at that.
Yeah. This key level is a dangerous
strong.
level, man. Holy, look at that. Wow.
So we have to wait for the price close below the 1950, and then the retracement is
Little bit,
done.
little to no retracement, little 1 minute retracement maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 minute pullback. There's no retracement like a friendly pullback, let's say. Yeah, this thing will take some souls in here. Very dangerous.
And wait for NYSE.
Yeah. Yeah. And now imagine with that kind of closing there, it's a no not to take a trade in here. Too much indecision at this level.
Kerwin,
Yeah.
una pregunta. Si esa vela cierra con bastante volumen alcista, ¿considerarías compras en la próxima vela que
no, tendría que esperar por 2 velas bullish. Sí, tendría que esperar por 2 velas bullish. Por ejemplo, esta vela cerrar bullish, la otra va a ser pullback otra vez al 50 o al 50.5. Y entonces ya cuando tienes esas 2 velas te va a generar la información. Yeah. Yeah, pullback now. Yeah, like breaking the high of that 5 minutes, still being really aggressive because that move can be shortly. Yeah.
¿Verdad que tú siempre dices que los primeros 2 minutos de la de 5 minutos es como quien dice el pullback antes de tomar la dirección que va a tomar? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Vamos a ver, yeah. Okay, yeah. This is looking good for that move to the downside now. That 1 minute went there to peg liquidity and we're heading downtown. Are you gonna consider the break of the daily low? I'm gonna consider a sell below the break of the daily low. Like below this area here. Oh, that area. And your stop loss doesn't need to be more than the 1951 flat. Something like this. 51 flat. And the target there is the 45.50 basically. But you need to wait for that candle breaking that daily low. At this point, we have more information already. I really like that rejection from the upside. Hopefully this one right here is the one that gave us the close below that kilo. Dale, dale, dale. Pierdas el tiro. It's not finding that volume. Empuja mi vida, empuja mi vida. Let's go, let's go, let's go, mommy. Give me that close. This is the 15-minute candle closing. This is the 15-minute candle closing. So this is the one that needs to break that low today for more than 20 pipas. More than 20. Puja mi vida. If I get stopped out when I pull the trigger there with the new 15-minute candle, then I'm gonna call it a day. Or you guys wanna wait for NYSE instead? It's safer, huh?
But I actually considering the sell of the daily low as well.
Okay.
So let's see.
Yeah.
And wait for
Yeah.
this closing.
Let's go.
No, y hay noticias a las 10 de la mañana también.
Yeah. Let's go, mi amor. Let's go, mamacita rica y apretadita. Yes, okay. It's now or never, boys. It's now or never. This is the candidate that will give us the close below the kilo. But if not, we're gonna get another splash in here in the face. Wish
Dale
me luck.
apretadita.
Wish me luck. Wish me luck.
Vamos,
One.
apretadita.
I hate this thing, man.
I'll say
Oh, I hate how the delay in volume is playing in here, waiting until the last 1 minute of the 15 to give me those 20 pipas. Come on, silly. A la one, a la two, a la three. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Give me more, some more, mi amorcito. I know you can do it, baby girl. I know you can do that. 47. Come on, I know you can do it. Yes, keep on dropping, keep on dropping. Hallelujah. Here we go, boys. A la one, a la two, another batch of orders. I'm closing 50 here. I'm gonna play it the safest way possible.
Let's go, let's go, yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna move my stop loss to the candle.
Pretty good.
Yeah, freaking hell, man. And I'm
Nice.
already in, hopefully. Yeah. But selling gold is a pain in the, you guys already know. You know what I
Yeah,
want
every
is those
time
20 pips below that daily low, bro. That 47.
every time we sell gold, we actually have like to secure pretty quickly or
Trust me,
manage
bro.
risk a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
selling gold always makes me sweat a little bit.
Yeah. Holy. Got me almost a break even here. Give me 1 second. Holy moly, macaroni. Yeah. My stop loss is this and this though. My stop loss right now is 1950.28. 1950.28. I'm not gonna let that position ending as a losing trade. Fuck it. If we have enough momentum, this 50-minute candle will take us to the 1945.50, and it needs to happen in the next 5 minutes, let's say. No deep pullbacks here. We already close below that kilo, so that's more than enough information. You want to be really aggressive, but selling gold is a pain in the, you guys already know. Once the pullback is done and breaking that area there for another one, you know, with less risk, obviously, because at that point you don't want to risk it for the biscuit too much. But breaking the low of that 5-minute candle that close below the kilo, you have a 1945.50 there. Empuja, chiquita. A la one, a la two. Here we go. Dale, mi vida. Don't be shy, mamacita. Don't you see a lot of people buying here because there's an imbalance in here and there's a smart money concept here and there's a smart Raja concept here? Give me my smart Raja concepts.
All the blocks, all the blocks.
This is my smart Kerwin concepts.
Smart Kerwin.
Come on, do it, baby girl. I know you can do it.
For your
Don't be
smart
shy,
Raya concepts
mamacita.
to work, you have to call your broker. Hey, I
Yeah.
enter here actually.
Yeah, don't be shy, amor mío. Come on, now you can do it, silly. Dale, mamacita. Rica. Oh, you guys know that I uploaded the video yesterday from the recording from yesterday on YouTube. I received an email that in Russia, my video is banned because of using Mama Rica y Apretadita.
Really?
I don't know why, bro.
No.
Fuck. I'm like,
Really?
wow, that's for real? Like, yeah, for real, man.
Marketing for
Go,
them.
mama. Yeah, go, mama. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. All I need is that 45.50, babe. Yeah, it's having some sort of issues here. Amor mío. And I know because this area here is a very delicate zone. You know what? Yeah.
Yo la llevo esperando toda la mañana y hasta ahora, desde el 53 que tenía marcada la entrada.
¿De verdad?
Sí, desde las 10 o 9 de la mañana más o menos, hora española.
Oye, 10 de la mañana hora española, 4 de la mañana hora mía. Tú llevas 6 horas, ¿no?
Sí.
Yeah. Holy moly. Ya, lo que pasa es que en la última hora, antes de que cierre la vela de las 4 horas, tiende a ser bien, bien peligroso, porque la vela de las 4 horas necesita dejar un wick. Entonces va a retroceder como desde las 4:30, 4:40, retrocede hasta casi las 5 y después las 5 te puede hacer pullback todavía.
Sí.
Y cuando el precio baja y baja y baja toda la noche, normalmente lo que tiende a hacer es que, aquí vamos muchachos, here we go guys. Lo que tiende a hacer es que si, let me create, what is this? This is the previous one. So lo que tiende a hacer es que en la última, si bajó, si hizo drop todo Asia y toda la sesión de Londres, lo que tiende a hacer es que a las 6 de la mañana, mi hora, que deberían ser las 12 del mediodía, tu hora, tiende a hacer pullback más fuerte todavía. Here we go, boys. Oh, ay, ay. If momentum is there, we should see a plain and simple drop. Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Because at this point, the 50-minute candle didn't do much. Yeah. For the one that I enter at this and with this last trade, the target is kind of the same. But if you want to protect somebody, try to protect a trade that you had before, right? And this one right here, just let it, you just close your position here, 1-to-1, maybe 1 to, but you see when price is leaving that area, it's less stress because you are trading with the volume in that direction. So it doesn't matter if you're using 20, you're using 15, whatever the case is. You have a safer option there. It's taking a lot of time for that trade to play out to that 45, but we should see momentum here. And always when you add another position below that area, is less volume than the one that you're holding here. Because what if that candle, instead of giving you the target you need, that candle pull back and close back into range and stop you out? All the heavy work that you did in this position here is lost because you were a greedy trader there trying to make a 10% today or 5% today or whatever the case is, or full margin sometimes, right? This is the position you need to manage. Like from now on, if price is breaking, let's say the 1948.50, you can easily close that position and that won't hurt the feelings of the runner you have in this candle here. Adding positions, not every day you can add positions. You have to be very specific in positions you're adding. But when you add position, it's because you're working with enough volume, with enough momentum, and the timing is there for you to add positions. If not, you're not going to have it. Not going to be that easy for you. Empuja, chiquita.
Gonna close that gap 1 hour into to the left.
Yeah, this one right here. Now have your stop loss pretty tight because the 1 minute already did the pullback. If that candle start breaking the high of the 1 minute that created that high, it's because it's going north. And you want to see that key level being retested ASAP, and let's say in less than 2 minutes from now on. Before that candle is counting 2 minutes, it's 1 minute 48 seconds. You need to see that target there. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna manage this position pretty tight in here. I want to slip that trade, from my hands. Did you enter on the second one, Juan, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. For the second position, my stop loss right now, the entry was 1948, and the stop loss is 1948.47. So it's less than 5 pips in a stop loss, the one I have here.
Mine is in break even, 48.50.
Oh, okay. 1948, that area there, and yeah, the 50 is more than enough.
Already secure 50%.
Yeah.
And the rest wrong.
If we have enough momentum, this last 10 minutes of that forever will be a massive drop, and people will start buying the imbalance here. Go, 40 seconds, 47 seconds.
1940.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Even, you know, even having a stop loss on top of that high of the candle is more than enough. Trading the last 10 minutes of the 4-hour candle there. Go, go, go. Give me 1 second. This position is only 15 pips in profits. I'm gonna close this position. Yeah, that position is only 12 pips now. Yeah. Ah, yeah, boy. Imbalance me hace los mandados. Whoa, whoa. ¿Cómo se dice el imbalance me hace los mandados en inglés? Acá. Ay, ay. And close partials on that previous position as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done and dusted. Very nice for the session. I don't need to risk it for the biscuit.
The session was very nice.
Very nice. We want another Lambo.
Come on.
Come on. Empújame, amor. Ay, ay, ay. Ryan, you still holding, mate?
I close everything. I'm happy with that.
I got stopped out.
Oh, you got stopped out.
I had my stop loss really tight. So I had it above the I had it at 49.5 above the previous 5 minute. And then once this 5 minute created the wick, I dropped it to above this 5 minute yeah, I dropped it to above this 5 minute and then it flipped bullish, didn't it? And literally stopped me out and then flipped bearish again.
Oh.
So I just wanted to.
Yeah.
So yeah, still
what
early.
What do you think
though,
about
so...
this 45? Or you're in buys already?
No. I can't. I only can do sells today.
Okay,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, so what I'll be looking for is the new 4-hour candle, get it to push back up and retest that 50 area, and then getting sells again from there.
Oh, okay.
Or look for the 5 minutes to start rejecting, or yeah, I could take a high risk sell at 50.72. There's a little on the 5 minute. You see that bullish candle?
This one? Or the high of that candle?
Yeah, no, the body, the bottom.
Oh, the
bottom. Yeah, that's when I miss trades. They're the trades that's where I take them. No, when I've missed the initial move.
Oh.
Because then I can have my stop above that, because to me that's like it's pushed up. It couldn't find a continuation. It's rejected and then carried on. So that would be where I would take a trade when I've missed one.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why prices make it. I mean, you all know how hard it is selling gold. But I don't know why it's hesitating so much to give us that key level. When that key level need to be at least kissed the 1945.50. You know, 1945.50. That one right there is the algorithm that needs to go there at least and kiss it to pick liquidity from there.
I don't like how we've got no top wick on the daily.
To hit that level. You know what I'm thinking at this point, Ryan and everybody, is that if the algorithm hasn't take that hasn't kissed that level yet. Most likely is because the 4-hour candle will cut really nice and easy through that level, and we'll go to the 40 to the 43 in one shot.
Yeah, I
Because
think
before
you're
the
gonna.
4-hour candle close, if somebody will reject that level, it's the 4-hour candle. So you need to see that kiss on that 45.50 at least. If you get a close below that 45, then it's a whole different story. With that, you can easily target the very next areas of rejection 1942s. That's why I want to see the 1942 getting clapped with the new 4-hour candle. If price hasn't rejected this level at this point, price should be rejecting that level already. You know, trading above the 1948. What's waiting? I mean, it's waiting for the last 2 minutes before that 4-hour candle come in play.
But I don't want it to do what it keeps doing and just dropping on the new 4-hour, because then, yeah.
We got stopped out.
Here we go. Now, if price goes there and reject a sap and start breaking inside this level, inside that 47 flat, close all your positions. Don't hold the runner that you have from this area here, because that means that this kilo is rejected and price leaving this area of resistance here, then doesn't make sense anymore to hold that position. That's the area I need to hold. A body of a candle closing back in that area is painful, because that means that we're gonna pull back all the way to the key level again. 1 minute. 1 minute. Drop, silly. Come on. No, you can do the heavy lifting.
And you'll get that 42, especially if the news is good as well.
Mm-hmm.
You most probably get even more. It'll melt. You'll get the 30, 26, 30.
46.
Yeah, I'm saying you'll get that 42 you wanted before the news, and then most probably with NYSE open. Then with the news, if it's bad, if it's good, sorry, you're going to get the 26, maybe 30, 1926, 1930. It's just going to be one horrible daily candle.
Yeah. Now, let's be honest. Just because you want to be a bit greedy here, because you want to get that 45, let's say 10 extra pips, make sure you already secure something, right? Make sure you already secure something.
Yeah, because this 5 minutes broke the high and the low.
This is a cup of tea, a cup of hot water. 4 hour. Oh, look at that 4 hour.
Opening, not.
Yeah, that reversal.
No bottom width.
Yeah. That's a cup of tea. Come here. Get the cup of tea. Come on. Just clap that level and get out of this level then. If not, leaving that area is gone. So for the cup of tea. Cup of hot water.
I got stopped out.
Yeah. Esa posición ya me sacó. La otra todavía estoy adentro. Sobreviviré. Ya lo verás. Oh, ¿te sabes esa? Oh my goodness. I will survive, yeah. Oh.
Did you survive, Kerwin?
Huh?
Did you survive?
Not this one, mate. The previous one, yeah. Oh, look at that, mate. Look at that, mate. Another fake out. Holy. This guy is about to create that bottom wick on that 4 hours. So that's the one. Holy moly, macaroni. Buying gold is not, it doesn't make sense. It's like, just so you know. Unless we get that that kiss on that 45 here. And close back above that 47. But that pullback was insane. Insane. 3, 2. Okay, it's now or never. That drop is now or never. Last 13 seconds, yes. Drop. Create that bottom wick, Go. Drop. Retest the low of that bullish candle and break. And it's gonzo. A la 1, a la U, a la Yuma, a la 2, a la 3. And here we go. Again. Boom. Break the daily low. More than 20 pips. Because you have that 44 flat that we need to We need to kiss that 1944 flat at this point because that's the cup of tea. There's a hot water at the 44. A lot of hot water, 44. 44, for hot water, mate. That 44. Dale, just a quick draw, baby girl. Come on, man. 20 pipas. Come on. Do it. Oh, she doesn't want to.
Kerwin, en este caso, ¿es mejor esperar a NYSE? ¿O se podría tomar al
Pues,
quiebre de la vela de
pues,
4 horas?
pues se puede tomar al quiebre de ese soporte falso, pero tiene que romper ese soporte falso. El punto aquí es cómo poder agarrar otros 20 pips más y cómo buscarle la continuación hacia el 42. Pero esa continuación puede pasar antes de que llegue NYSE. En NYSE to reject 1942s. The tricky situation here is that this candle needs to break, no matter what, needs to break that low, even if it's in the last 1 minute. And then, being aggressive in trading though, like a short position, you don't want to wait for that candle closing below that area. You want to use the previous reaction area like your stop loss, like something where price is trading right there, but it's being heavy aggressive. This is kind of the trade. This is the idea to retest that 44. Because if you get in the last minute below that area there, then that means that the pullback can be more than this, and it's 18. Instead of 18, you say, man, the continuation has to be there. Why not risk it for the Bitcoin with 12 or 13 there? And this is my stop, this is my TP. But it's risky because that candle hasn't closed yet. Once that candle closed, you can be all aggressive. Why? Because a new candle will pull back, and then you use the pullback on the next candle as your stop loss for that continuation there. Until then, no. Kind of the safest, even though it's less reward, and the risk is high. It's basically 1-to-1 risk reward. It's this one right here. But the moment price break that area, your TP can get hit in less than 1 minute, let's say, in 1 minute or less. So you know that the price leaving that area, you have little to no pullback. But it's freaking dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just paper trade it. Don't take it. For the ones that are new to the channel, just paper trade it. Start, working on your confidence, whatever, and you will see. See that candle closing bearish? Makes perfect sense that the maximum pullback is this area here. So kind of this area here, and this overall is your target.
Come on, baby.
For the ones that are new to the channel, don't do it. Just watch. And not even me. I'm not gonna take it. Even though it's a high probability trade, because that liquidity has been picked up, and that 4-hour candle can go to the 42 in one shot before NYSE. NYSE is the one that can may give you a reaction from this area here. For 1942.50 somewhere there.
And for the ones that are new, you can always deposit more money, right? So
yeah, tomorrow.
No worries.
Tomorrow, call your broker. Make sure your broker allow deposits afternoon, so you can deposit more if you blow your account today. Yeah. See that candle, not top wick. Not top wick. Let's see if that 1 minute break. Yeah, fuck it.
Come on.
It's gone, so man.
Yes.
It's gone, so see. And that's your 45.50. So like a paper trade, like whatever, short position below that area there, because you didn't want to consider a heavy, a too much of a pain in there. At that point, your stop loss should be the high of the candle that doesn't have a top wick. If the bearish pressure is there for sure, the candle in the next 2 minutes will break that 45. If not, this is the most dangerous scenario. Let's say, price not top wick, price goes to 1 minute there, 45.50, but at least that kilo got kissed. And when price is breaking that high right there, there's no way you can hold that position stop loss, something like this. No. Something like this is more than enough. But just paper trade. Don't do it. Don't do it. We can wait. I mean, I'll probably call it a day, but I can't wait for another setup NYSE and play the odds. As long as NYSE is in the same direction of the daily, I'll be more than happy to take it.
Yeah.
messing around. So I think it's just going to drop pretty heavy.
Yeah. Yeah. The worst case scenario is the last 2 minutes of that candle there. Dangerous. Dangerous as hell.
Like that.
Yeah. I hate when price goes to the kilo and hang around the kilo a little bit, you know, but not giving you a straight answer like, oh, let's go north then. It's painful. I hate when that happens.
Foreplay.
As long as that candle doesn't create a top wick, you should be safe. Safe and sound. 11, yeah. From now on, we need to retest that low, break that low, close below the kilo, a brand new candle, the last 5 of the 15, will make the heavy lift in there. Empuja, chiquilla bonita. I pay my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And by mistakes, I made a few, but not today.
I'm going to come back at NYSE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still here. I'll just be on mute.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's teasing me. It's trying to make me do something I don't want to do.
You sell and close your eyes. Sell, no stop loss, or have a 100 pip stop loss and have a 20 pip TP. Dumbo style.
When I very first started
Doesn't
trading,
matter, right? Doesn't matter what matters is that your TP will get hit. Doesn't matter how much
when
you
I
risk.
first started trading and I joined the signal group, that's the kind of signals I was getting. And then as I was learning, I was like, hold on, whilst my profits like literally 5 to 10 pips and my stop losses like 100.
Crazy, man. Crazy, bro. Kerwin is a multi-talented man. He makes you rich, whether he's saying that.
This is a good close on the 5 though. If it a little bit lower, just a little bit in the 45s. That's it. Oh.
And if
nice.
you see the candle formation on the 1 minute, it's pretty interesting because price create that heavy push and all of a sudden price retest the resistance zone, and then little by little is smashing those moves to the downside. Same thing that happened here. Heavy push and then price is retesting that area, but it's this one right here we got more volume because it was the last 15 of the hourly candle. Now they're taking forever to give you that drop, man. You see, price retesting. It's a pain in the.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. It's taking too long.
Yeah, just break that low, silly. Come on.
But how it's moving, it does look like it's just gonna drop.
Yeah, and a heavy one, and you have to be on the magic keys. There you go. Now we're talking, silly. You have to be on top of your magic keys because if that thing goes for the 45 flat or even the 44 and reject and break that high over there, it's going north. You know, pre-NYSE session. But man, doesn't matter how hard you try selling and holding entire position, you're gonna get stopped out sometime with 0 profits, man. 0 profits. Go, mama. Go. 45, still holding like a king, boys. Holding like a king. Another candle, no top with, man. The bearish pressure is there, but it's a pain holding those positions. It's a pain holding those positions. And this is the last 5 of the 15. So if somebody will break its own high and break the other high, it's this candle here. So be careful, really, really careful here. And remember, this is a paper trade, or you guys took it.
No, I didn't.
No.
Oh, okay.
I already ended my day. Pretty good, and I don't want to risk anymore. So
okay, is Marco here? Marco, I need Marco to say I close my position so we can have those 50 pips to the downside. Every time that Marco closes position, price goes for 50 pips or more. Yeah, see that candle there. Stretching. You know what? I'm gonna play reverse psychology with this trade. For the new members, whatever, don't do this. This is just for demonstration purposes only.
Dumbo style.
Dumbo style. Because if we have a sell right there, let me delete this one right here so she can believe that this is the only trade that we're taking. Yeah, see that candle breaking its own high. It's painful. Dumbo style. Yeah. And the worst case scenario is that we'll push more than the 47 here. We never tried to fool the market. Ooh, ooh, drop, drop, drop. Drop, drop, drop. No, you don't want to drop. I know you can drop. I know you're gonna do nasty things in here. Just taking some souls. I think so too, Malik. The news can be, you know, based on price action, the news can be good for the dollar. That means that gold will drop even more.
Erwin,
Yeah,
what's your overall target for the day?
42,
Oh yeah,
42.50. Yeah, it's
I
nearby.
was
Yeah,
I was thinking honestly, if we get a close below the
below the
below
previous weekly low.
no.
That's the weekly. This 42
Oh yeah,
here.
yeah.
That's the weekly. That's the weekly low.
Yeah.
And if you wanna play the range, this low better hold, because if not, something that you're selling today, breaking that low, is coming to the very next area of reaction to the
Yeah.
30 to the 38 there. Yeah. But it's taking some time to make that drop happening. It's taking so long for that move to happen.
From the 40 to the 36, we have pretty clean traffic. So
Mhm.
maybe later on this week we can get a better
Yeah.
another clean move.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, and tomorrow's ADP.
And this Friday is NFP. So
Yeah, dangerous Friday. Gamble all the profits for the week. That's what we're doing.
yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah. That pink line over there, that's the only contention this area. If price is leaving that reaction, we're gonna see a push with the pre-NYSE. Yeah. And see the candle all of a sudden, a 50-minute candle opening with no bottom. Yeah. Who's lying here? One minute. Okay. Was this 1 minute a valid continuation, or is only if this candle break that high? If not, this was a fake out. Only if that candle break that high. And you're gonna see if this is a fake out, that candle ASAP will break more than the 50% of the candle and close back in the range. And you still have the option that the move is to the downside. Drop, drop, drop. 30 seconds, a 30-second candle that need to close below that resistance again. Go, go, go. Drop, drop, drop. 21, 20 seconds. Go, go, go. Go. No. Yeah. You wanna, yeah. Okay. Be careful here. Be careful here. Be careful here. This little tiny candle there. Wow. If this candle here break that high, I'm gonna close the runner that I have. how confident I am about this rejection area. If price break that high, it's because it's coming for this, and that's gonna be a heavier push to that 50. So I'm gonna close my position there. We have PMI later on today. I'm holding on to yep. There's that huge push. Why price is not having that continuation? Resistance, confirmation of resistance. This candle need to break the low of the candle there to make me believe that this is a proper fake out. But you know, it's a brand new 50-minute candle can have you here for a little bit more. Drop, drop, drop. Come on. Yeah, see, it's not clearing the low of that 1 minute, so that makes it really hard. Okay, good. Good job. Good job. Good job. Now the heavy lifting is the low of that rejection, because that was the liquidity for that move to happen. When there's high volume, you can take trades like this, for example, like, oh, heavy push, sell the shit out of the thing, have a stop loss on top of that candle there. But when there's enough volume, at this point, be careful. Is anyone using black bull market here? I don't know.
I use black bull.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do what Marco does every day. I'm gonna close my position. You guys can have those extra 50 pips to the downside. What do you think, Fabian? Any advice? You want me to close so you guys can have the extra 50 pips in there?
You said this, it look.
I already closed everything, so right now.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say that I close, but it's a lie. Yeah, I close as well. Yeah, everything is closed now. Yeah, whatever. Market can go for 50 pips or more. Doesn't matter. I close everything. I lower how market listen. But that's cap. Empuja, mi amor. I need to clear this low. It needs to be in a couple 1 minute candles here. This 1 minute, pull back no more than this high over here. Clear this support zone, and it's coming for that 44. The tequila level, 1942. That one right there. And that 1942, hopefully can hold so we can trade in the range. If not, this thing will continue pumping to the downside. Yeah. Empuja, chichi. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana otra. Pero no hay boda.
Are you still in Kerwin?
Yeah. My runner survived. I'm telling you. I'm gonna try to hold that little runner there.
Yeah.
Just to pay for the sushi though.
Yeah, no, I'm 40. My target's 44. I just added after that 5 minute rejection, and I got the quick drop. But I'm just thinking, yeah.
I thought you say you're coming for NYSE. No, you're taking another trade pre-NYSE, silly.
Yeah, well, I lied, didn't I? What happened is I went on the phone, and then I seen the 5 minute, and I was like, I'm glad I looked away. Then I seen the 5 minute close, and I'm like, okay. Now I've got FOMO. Right, I'm going in the. I've just been gym. That's why I'm going in the shower. We're back in 10 minutes. If I miss it, I missed it. I've already done a good day, so
yeah,
I've most probably done around 4%. So,
oh, very nice, bro. Come on, man. Very nice, very nice. And the last breather is coming. Ay, ay, ay. You see, yeah, you see that 44, mate. That 44, mate. Give me that body, duérmete ya, que te comerán. Ahí viene el coco y te comerá, Gold. I think it was 1940. Let's see. I'm not good at history though, so World War II. World War II, yeah, from the 1939 to 1945. 6 years. Wow. Wow, 6 years. What's the plan? Just join. The plan is to, I mean, at this point it's already almost done. But the plan still is selling gold. It's hard to sell. Wait for the news, wait for the closing on NYSE. We already had a lot of fun. The moves happened quite early in the session today. Duérmete, niño, duérmete ya. Yeah.
Selling gold, always hard.
Always painful. Yeah. Yeah. This is the 45. Let me clear these lines over here. I'm gonna make it really easy on her. Yeah, this is your resistance zone. That zone from the left-hand side is pretty strong. It's 47. This area here. That area needs to hold like really, really strong. $25. And doesn't want to get that body below that 45 so we can target that 40. So it's a bit painful. The weekly low is nearby. This thing will create a lot of momentum here, leaving that weekly low. Yes. From that weekly, somebody said, Donaldo, is that you that your target 1930s overall? Morning, Mahir. How are you, brother? Donaldo, I think Donaldo said that he had a 1930 for today. I'm great, brother. Thank you. How are you? Everything good with you, brother? It's about time to it's about time for reversal then. See that reaction there? Close back in the range. This is the candle that gives NYSE the opening and the idea where are we heading. If this is the candle that created that reaction and this is your confirmation of support, the moment NYSE is breaking, let me use this line over here. Is breaking this area here, then that makes sense that the move is to the 50s, 55s. Yeah. Boom. Gonna close my position. It was a good run. La 1, la 2. Yeah. I'm closing my position, guys. This thing is looking too aggressive. Okay. Break that high and I'm closing. If you break that high, I'm closing. What I don't want to see price breaking is 1948.40 basically. If that's the case, I'm gonna close. All right. 3 minutes. All right. Survived. For now. Yeah, for now, I survived. Because this candle here, remember, the idea is this is a strong resistance from the left-hand side. The idea is if the continuation is still valid to the 42, NYSE, whatever this high is being established, and if that candle in the last 2 minutes is leaving a long wick from the upside, give me 1 second. I'm gonna move my stop loss really tight in here. If that candle last minute creates something like this, for example, once that liquidity is being picked up pre-NYSE, NYSE will have little to no business to retest that high over there and leaving the low of this candle here. That's your confirmation support. Leaving that low, that can be your entry to target the daily low and to target that area overall. And if that candle close below that 45, we're gonna wait for another pullback. The break of that low, that's gonna be another idea, another retest. Little by little, price can create downside moves to that 40 level and leaving the 1942, which is kind of the support that we had on the previous weekly candle. That means that will create much more liquidity to the downside to make it really easy for the downside move. As you can see, that candle there doesn't like to create that liquidity. It's making a nice and a strong confirmation of support. That means that NYSE will pull back a little bit and break that high. Is because it's going for this structure here, toward this area here, basically. We may see a deeper push all the way up there. But NYSE need to break the high of the candle. No break of the candle, nothing.
Yes, I have to head out. So yeah. See you tomorrow, guys. Take care.
All right, brother. Yes. Stay safe. Yeah, it's too aggressive. It's pushing too much. 4 seconds, 3. Are you having a fun, babe? All right. Yeah, this is a pullback before NYSE. But at that point, it's too dangerous to consider a long position. With this stop loss, it's too dangerous. It's too much volume. Don't do it. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I don't recommend that. Because this is a fake out. This is a push before the drop.
Yeah, what I don't like is how the time frames are all lining up. The 15, the 5, the 15, and then a 30, all bullish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this NYSE, the 1 minute is the one that will tell the story here. The first 1 minute. If this 1 minute doesn't respect the 1 minute low, then that means that it's heading downtown. But if that 1 minute grab liquidity and break its own high, then yeah, you see that 1 minute there, apparently grab liquidity, right? What makes sense is this candle doesn't retest that area. But if that candle retest that area and break that low, the continuation is still to that 45 again and can have you here for ages.
So what
if
did
this
you
is
say,
a
full
valid
margin?
rejection, price, the 1 minute candle there needs to break that high ASAP. It's not gonna happen quite easy because the daily and the 4-hour candle is still strong. So it's easier for price to retest that 45 than to break that high over there. But let's see. 20 seconds to
full
see.
margin, basically, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you just said full margin, yeah?
Yeah, kind of. No way. No, hell no.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Because a new 1 minute will try to pull back again to this area here. Yeah. Reaction after reaction, and the wick fill still there.
If you can get this 5 minute close bearish, then I'd feel more comfortable with the next 5 minute taking it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. If not, since we have news, price may just range before the news. Wait. Like if NYSE gives me a bearish close, I can give it a second try for that move to the downside. Yeah. I'll be more than happy to look for that continuation at the break of that NYSE low. Especially because this is your support. This is your confirmation of support. Why price is not finding that continuation about that confirmation of support? It's because the bearish pressure is still there. So breaking the low of NYSE means that we're gonna retest this area here and a possible move to the downside. Yeah, go. Yeah, this is the worst thing ever. This area here, the top of that little range on the 1 minute. Once price is digging inside and not respecting the low, this candle is going down. 45 in here. Go. 1 more minute to break that low. Go. I know you can do it. I know you can break that low quite easy. Yeah, you can do it. I know you can do it. There you go. Once that low is not being respected, it's a fake out. Yeah, fuck it.
Are you consider?
Yeah. Yeah. Stop loss doesn't need to be more than 10 pips in here. Yeah, go.
Very, very nice.
Very nice. If I miss a tray, I miss a tray. No, doesn't matter. 10 pips.
Nice.
Yeah. Leaving that low right there. The area needs to be respected. Is this high over here. So that's your stop loss.
5 minutes about to close below all the other fives as well.
Yeah, go, mama. Yeah, go, mi amor. Oh, chiquita linda, preciosa de papi. Dale, ay. Yeah, that's a good close. Very, very nice close. This candle doesn't need to create a deeper push. So if your entry is 1946, let's say, risk it for the risk of 1947 flat stop loss. 1947, this area here.
Was you in?
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing with the profits from this morning.
You are in from 1946, right?
My entry, 1945.84. 1945.84. Right here. That's my entry. I'm expecting that 1942 to get kissed. Dale, chichi. Okay, this is the worst thing ever. That 1 minute not closing below that key level. Here comes goodbye. Here comes the last try. Here comes the stars. Every sleep is not birth of everything. Gonna try. Here comes the drop. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna close 50 here. Yeah, I'm gonna close 50% here. Yeah, really managing my risk on this trade. Break. Mami, a la 1, a la 2, a la 3. It's now or never, chiquita. Dale. Empuja, mi amor.
Vamos, negra.
Dale, negra. Dale, negrita. Dale, mi vida.
Retadita.
Dale, negrita. Yeah, you see that 1 minute? That 1 minute better be a fake support candle. Because if not, it'll be painful. Pam, param, pam, param. I close 50% because I know that my range to trade here is very small, and I don't want to ruin my session. Man, I'm gonna get stopped out most likely. This candle doesn't want to break the last 3 minutes of the 5. I have roughly 20 seconds more. 20 seconds more. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Okay. 20. All right. Very nice. I really like what's going on in here. I really like what's going on in here. Yeah. Make sure you have your finger on the trigger there if that candle break below that 44. This one right here, below that 44. The overall picture is to retest that weekly and to rate that weekly, but I don't wanna draw this for you because you're gonna become very greedy, really greedy there. Your option is to target this low for now, and then later you can plan for that 40. And with the news, we can plan for the 1930, like Donaldo said.
There's news at 1:45 as well, isn't there?
Huh?
There's news at 1:45 as well.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Ooh la la.
Don't reject me.
This is smelling really bad. To be honest, it's smelling really bad. Yeah. Oh. It's not that much, but those 7 pips are gonna hurt. Yeah. Oh. This will hurt my feelings. Because I know the drop is there, but I don't want to have a bigger stop loss here. Technically, price breaking the 1947 is giving enough chance for that price to close back in the range.
Don't reject.
Don't reject, mama. Just drop, mi amor. Drop. Just drop, mi amor. Yeah. That's the 50%. Why making it so hard? 4. Yeah. If I wanted to, to mess with my session, I will have another position at the break of that phase support, but no, man. No, I don't want to force this thing. That 45 is holding too strong still, and I don't like it. All I want to see is to have that drop to that 42, bro. Come on, mama. It can be a messy drop.
Looks like a fake support candle.
Fake support, yeah, depending how these 5 behave at the high of this candle here.
Not
Just waiting for the news, isn't it?
We may head down before the news. That's why I gave it a try to this area here, because we may get that drop before the news, even to the 40 there, and the news picking liquidity from the 40 to close back in the range. Yeah.
It will do it at 44 minutes past, literally a minute before.
Last minute.
Yeah.
Last minute. Yeah. Aquí vamos. Yeah. Yeah, aquí vamos.
This 45 is holding strong.
Strong, yeah. A body below that 45 can be the nice drop to that 40. But it's painful. Oh. It's painful. Gold. Drop. I'm only asking for 25 pips in here. Okay. I like that
I think
one.
if you act nice, you'll get it.
Yeah, I like that 1 minute. The 15-minute candle is the one that I don't like at all. Because this 15 and the last two can reject the previous 15. That's the only problem that I have. But the 1 minute, yes. Yeah. Man, it's annoying. Three pips and profits on that runner there. It's nothing, man. Holy. My life is depending on the next 10 seconds here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Stop playing games, Cole. Stop playing games. We all know where are you heading. I cut out good profits for the day. Very nice money. It's good to wait for 5-minute closing below the key level. Yeah, technically that's the safest option. But we're planning that this 15-minute candle won't respect the previous 15, and a new 15 will just drop before the news. But if that doesn't happen, it is what it is. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Little by little, just smacking that thing. See, do you trust the power on a 30-second candle? It's now or never at 30-second.
Finally, the 1 minute close below the.
Yeah, the key level. The first 1 minute closing below that level there. And puja chichi. And this 1 minute better don't close back in the key level.
I closed because of the news.
You close because of the news?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Good luck. I hope you get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna close. I mean, I'm only holding 50% on that trade.
Yeah. Or you just set your stop loss at break even, and then you just whatever.
Yeah,
slippage.
but I'm gonna smash the slippage on the news.
No, because the big news is at 15 minutes. This is like just a little splash in the water.
Yeah. Yeah, no. See that 5-minute again rejected that 45. Bro, call me a chicken. I'm gonna close this position.
No, that's being smart.
Yeah. I'm gonna close this position. If that 1 minute candle creates a top wick and start retesting my entry,
yeah. As expected.
37 seconds. 37 seconds. 30 seconds. From now on, it's a drop. The one I want to see entire wick fill because the little pullback on the first 30 seconds was done. So the drop needs to be done now. If the candle break, I'm out. I'm out, guys. Fuck it. It's too dangerous. If you wanna survive, do it. I give back those 3 pips to the market. I'm good for the session though. I'm freaking done. Holy. More than done.
Man, around this area, I was hovering over the sell button for so long, but just never clicked it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you
it's been
never
that kind of
clicked it.
day. No.
Yeah, kind of that 45 is holding like a king. It's none,
Yeah.
the 1 minute gave us a nice close below that area. Boom, the other one is like, meh, whatever. No, don't force it.
Yeah. And I feel like it's not gonna just close below. It's just gonna fly down and then it's gonna close way below. It's gonna miss it. But
It
that's
looks nice on the 15 though.
Yeah.
The 15, I don't like the way that this 15-minute candle respected that previous 15. It's really microscopic thing in here. But that 15-minute candle there literally respected that previous 15. And this is why I love trading view, because you may see something different in your broker. But man, price going to that daily low to the T and reject that daily low? Hell no, man. Look at that. This thing, maybe in your broker, you're going to see a break below because the spread increased by retesting the daily low, and that can create a lower wick. But that candle respected that low. So freaking hell, man. It's annoying. It's annoying. Really, really annoying. I don't like it. And that 45 hasn't given me a freaking single candle on the 15 minute on the 5 closing below.
Holy.
Yeah. We were so close to the weekly low to break that weekly low, bro.
And it still could happen with news.
Yeah,
maybe.
exactly. Still can break that weekly low. The pain in here is how can you enter there? I mean, like,
yeah,
it's annoying. Because the nearest rejections are 1938, let's say 1938.
I was looking, and I was saying below the 40, from the 40 to the 36, we have clean traffic because it was CPI. That was the last time we went through that zone, on July 12th.
Below that 40.
Yeah. So from the 40 to the like 36 area, pretty clean.
And by far, this is a heavy resistance zone. So price closing back above this area make it really easy for price to push all the way up to that 55. But I'm done for today. I don't want to force it to the upside here. Nobody is in buys, or yet. In the power of 30 seconds. Yeah, for real. The price push in the first 30 seconds of a 1 minute, then reject the last 30 seconds or vice versa. So the candles are there. The information is there. Kind of the hyper scalping works that way. But depending the range we have to trade, we can do it, or or we can just use that information to the advantage of your trading ability. I do every time frame possible. I if I can use the kind of the information on a 30-second candle, I'll take it. But I think 5 minutes, 1 minute is more than enough. Don't get overwhelmed by the 30-second candles. Like you see that candle there, the 30-second pullback. The next 30 seconds is breaking, is creating the high. Guess what's going to happen once the price is creating that push right there? A new 30-second will do a little to no pullback to this area here, and then we'll break that high and we'll retest that high and may continue pumping. But if that 30-second candle doesn't reject the previous 30-second liquidity, that means that it's heading downtown, and so on and so on. But it's too much. It's too complicated to start using that kind of information. Don't leave those things for cowboys. Yeah. Again to the downside.
Our candles just flipped. Like it was bullish a minute ago. Now it's bearish. It's like, nah.
Waiting for the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
8 minutes. Give me 1
Are
second.
they expecting good numbers for it?
I'm
Or
expecting another drop with the news. Yeah. Even if it's to the 1940 to pick liquidity. I don't know if Juan wants to take, to to take a buy limit 1940.50, expecting that we're gonna push back to that 50 for the rest of the session. I think there's a huge chance to retest that previous weekly low and even the kilo 1940.50 somewhere here. A huge chance. Then price is going to the kilo, rejecting, close back in the range. But that reaction needs to happen really, quick. The 40.50s. There's one right here, like having a 38.50 as your stop loss, something like this. And expecting that price will pull back all the way up to this area here. If you wanna give it a try with very little risk, maybe if you're used to take 1% or 0.5% of your account in risk, I will say go just to test the waters there. 0.05%, not even 0.5, but just a minimum amount, just to test the kilo, how strong that 1940 can be.
I give it a try.
Yeah. And it's not because you're expecting to make a lot of money there. No, just test, just like paper trading. All right. The 1 hour one hold. Five more minutes. One second, I have 4 minutes to go get my coffee going. Give me 1 second, I'll be back. Yeah, well, I was waiting for this. I was sleeping. Maybe the one is it. Holy, holy, holy. Sonia. $50 pipas below that zone. You know how your broker how your broker gets excited when the news are coming? They bank a lot of money with the news. Slippage, spread, blown accounts, a lot of things.
1 minute.
1 minute. Depending how that 5-minute close. This by far is still a nice resistance zone. You guys gonna give it a try to this scenario here or no? The body of the candle here, closing below that 45, and later you can give it a try. Or waiting for the 1 minute. Like if my order gets activated for the 1 minute and the next 1 minute doesn't respect that low, I'm gonna close that position.
You have a buy limit set, Kerwin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1940.50, stop loss 1938.50.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could never do that. I get too nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a small position.
Yeah.
Just to test the waters there, just to see if I can make another, another trading here.
I'll take a sell if the 1 minute closes.
Okay. Yeah,
well,
that's better.
we'll see.
If the 1 minute close bearish and the next 1 minute break that 1 minute low, it's gone. It's gone. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just go up.
It's going.
It's going the wrong way.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's okay to go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. The same happened. Oh, okay. What are the numbers? Number mixed or bad numbers? Oh, so job opening still pending? This is fishy. This is fishy. Was that 1 minute? Come
Look
on.
at that.
It's a lot. It's a lot already. Yeah, forget it. I'm gonna delete that pending order. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that pending order. The way they're not releasing the news, they didn't release the news on time. Makes sense for this to be a pullback before the drop, but I'm not gonna try any sells in here. Yeah, whatever. Still okay. The best trade for you if you wanna counter trade, like if you wanna go long, above that candle high. That may correct the number. The move. And at that point, you can use 1952, 1952.30 as your stop loss. Or if not, no. This is just a friendly pullback to that previous area of support, a heavy area of support on the 4-hour candles here to this area here before the continuation, most likely.
Está cogiendo liquidez, ¿no?
Yeah, aparentemente, yeah. Apparently it's pulling back to that 55, 53, 54 area to grab liquidity and then, retest the opening of that 4-hour candle there. Yeah. Especially because after the news, that 1 minute there, the 1 minute high was respected and it's being rejected currently. So, whatever. Your best bet, like if you want a counter trend, price breaking that high. Until then, no. And once price is breaking that high, you need to use this stop loss somewhere here. 1950. 1951, 1952. But if not, took a sell at the 52. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Hold that sell, because if you get the retest to the news candle low and that low is not being respected, you have a good trade over there. At that point, you can close a lot of your position. Worst case scenario, let's be honest, is this 5-minute candle will just go down, up and down, not finding that continuation below that 49, let's say. This is the previous reaction. So technically you want to see price leaving this zone ASAP. But if the 5-minute candle body the 5-minute, which is stronger confirmation than the 1 minute, the body of the candle close above that key level, then that means that it's leaving enough room for the new 15, for the new 5 to pull back to this area here to the 48.36, and from here, basically giving you a push to that 55 to retest this area here. Yeah. All right, my children. Don't force it. I mean, if you guys want, let's wait for the 5-minute candle. So I can give you the latest information once the 5-minute close. But it's not looking good. For that continuation to the upside, it's not looking good. Yeah. Most of the times, the news candle opening, the news low, can be retested. See that candle there? Another rejection from that high again. So it's dangerous. Thank you, Jerome Powell. I'm on Jerome Pascual.
That's what I thought it said too.
Powell. Sorry about that, Steven. Take care, brother. Sarah. Take care, Vinny. Oh, Vinny, by the way, you understood what about the not being a breakout trader when there's less opportunities, less volume in the market?
Yes, I heard the whole explanation. It was fantastic.
Okay, where are you from?
Thank you. From Singapore, but I'm living in Bali now.
Oh, okay. Oh, Bali is nice, huh?
Well, I mean, holiday is nice. Living is another, another expectation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's great. It's great. It's a beautiful country. I mean, it's very, very nice. I mean, every time if I did the London trade and everything is good, I'll just drive 5 minutes to the nearest beach, and then I'll just sit there until evening, come back, and then join your Zoom.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you're single?
Sorry?
Are you single?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
that's the benefit of being single.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because I caught out in works, so now I'm back to trade more focus on it. So I will ask you more questions in the near future.
Definitely, I'll be more than happy to help you.
Yeah, thank you so
come on,
much.
James. You had 7 kids, man. Come on. James is 6. No, but no. That's great. I mean, and I know there's a lot of people who are shy and they don't like asking questions, whether they maybe because their English, they think their English is not good. But even if your English is not good, I will do my best to understand. If not, I have a lot of people here who can translate.
Do you know the way I see it, Kerwin? Do you know if you can speak more than one language, nobody can say anything about your second language?
Indeed, I agree with you. Yes, definitely. Yeah. So even if your English to yourself may sound different or whatever, you think, oh, my English is not good. Don't worry, we're family here.
My English is worse, and I try to talk every day with everyone.
Yeah.
Some days
nobody is here to judge you because you don't speak English. Like, I wish I could speak better English than the one that I speak, but man, I speak 2 languages, and I speak 3 languages actually. I speak Spanish, I speak English, and I speak shit. So
hey, Kerwin, learn Bangla also, the Bangla language.
So yeah, don't ever feel ashamed because your second language or third language doesn't sound you know, quite good compared to others.
My first language is English, and I'm shit. I can't speak Spanish. I can't speak anything. So congratulations to everyone that speaks.
But you can
or
say
attempts to speak a
water.
second language. You what?
You
Say?
can say what? Huh?
You can say
I can say
perfect.
No, I say water. I'm from Nottingham, so we say water. Water.
Now, how Australian people say water? They have the same sound or no? People from Australia.
No, they're like
because they sounds
they
kind
drag
of
the words out.
British people, huh?
Not really, but
No?
it's yeah, British with an accent. It's like American with an accent.
Yeah. Okay. Now
This is just melting, by the way.
Yeah. Imagine if this is the one that gives the body of the candle closing below that 45. Holy. Nabil is himself from 1951. Oh, you close on 49.
Yes,
What
I
made you
closed.
close
I
at
scared.
49? If you already
I
had more
scared.
information than before.
Yes,
Kerwin,
but
I
I
took
scared.
cells at 53.
53. Holy moly.
Yeah. The previous 1 hour open. And then if you look left, there was like a little bit of congestion there. So I took
this
it,
area?
but yeah, basically I took it at, I'll tell you my exact entry. History. I took cells at.
Yo estaba pensando dejar una orden pendiente al 53.50, pero como diste la idea a la inversa, ajá.
53.9. 09. 5309.
5309. Oh, somewhere here. Wow. Very nice. Entonces, Juan, no pudiste hacer nada. No vendiste ni nada.
Man.
Yeah.
I got
I'm done.
out.
I'm driving.
Okay.
Everyone, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank
All
you,
right,
Kerwin.
brother. Take care. Stay safe, Ryan. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
We're calling it a day. Do you want to take more stress today? Got enough. Okay, good one. Good one, Nabil. Yeah, that's the way. That's a good play. That's a good play. And Morgan is asking for signals, even though Morgan is probably in vacation still. No, right? Morgan came back from vacation.
No, I'm back home.
Okay, cool. All right. All right, my children. Aussies are strange. Come on, Ethan. Another good session. Take care, Antonio. Blessings, brother. James, take care. Yeah, Michelle, take care. How's mom doing?
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
It's been a little interesting, but she's hanging in there.
Oh, okay. Well, my prayers with you. Stay
Thank
strong.
you, Coach.
Okay. Love you, Michelle. Take care.
Love you too. Love you, family. Love you a lot, Coach.
Love you too. Take care. Have fun, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow then.
Dale, bro.
Dale,
Take care,
cuídense. Un placer. Nos veremos mañana en otra emisión. Ahí anda Gabriel haciendo ruido por toda la casa.
It's here.
Pintamos toda la casa. Pero Gabriel. Hey, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Nice to see you, buddy.
Push,
mamacita, push.
Rica apretadita.
Máquina.
That's gonna be the next signal provider then, right there.
Yeah.
Push, mamacita. That was fun.
That's his destiny now.
All right. All right. Take care, guys. See you guys
Bye,
tomorrow.
everybody.
All right. Much love. Bye. Bless you.
Bye.
Okay, we get a 5 minute below 45. We took
Bye,
more.
mi
Yes.
amor.
Yes, that's the idea.
Malicious.
That's the idea, Mahir. If you're gonna continue looking for trades, all you need is a very close below that key level there, and then a friendly pullback that cannot exceed obviously the high of the breakout candle. But if the 1 minute is the one that created the pullback, 1946, remember that number, 1946 maximum pullback there, and then 10 pips above the key level. And once price is leaving the low of that candle, you can take the position for shorts. At that point, your position should looking like this, for example. Once the pullback is done, good. You can start with something like this or with the 1 minute. And when the pullback is done, your target can be the 40 level there, because the body of the candle closing below that 45 will have only two options: to give you a pullback that cannot exceed the high of the breakout candle, to be like really aggressive in the stop loss. And at that point, what you need, give me 1 second. What you need, let's say the candle closed below the 1944, 1945, 1944.50, let's say, something like this. You're gonna try to look for that entry there after the pullback is done. And once that candle is leaving that area, the worst case scenario is you're gonna get only 20 pips for the first batch of orders there to the 42, which is the overall target that we have. And you may need to risk only probably like 10 or 12 pips in there. You know, if you're risking more than that, if the stop loss is too much, don't do it, because that 42 is the previous weekly low and can hold for the rest of the session. So don't force it. But yes, having a body of the candle that can close below that 45, in the next candle, little pullback, boom, to the downside we go. If the pullback is not that much and the breakout happen, make sure that breakout is not happening in a brand new 30-minute candle, because if the new 30-minute candle is the one that breaks first, instead of giving you the pullback, be careful, because the 30-minute candle can just break a little the low, close back in the range and give you a nasty pullback there. So be careful with it.
Kerwin,
Yes.
la idea del buy limit ya no funciona, ¿cierto?
Te pudiera funcionar más tarde con la vela de las 4 horas de la 1 de la tarde.
Okay.
Like from now on, esta vela de 4 horas, ir allá, y una vela de 4 horas, lo mismo que hizo la vela de las 4 horas en la mañana aquí, que hizo un empuje fuerte. La vela de 4 horas, ir allá y recoger liquidez de ahí, pero tendrías que esperarlo con una cosa, algo así, por ejemplo, que la vela va al 40, por ejemplo, este es el 40, la vela va al 40 y viene una vela nueva de 4 horas, ¡pum!, con esa sí. Pero si price action está haciendo resistencia, soporte aquí, jugando, jodiendo un rato, no va a valer la pena. Lo mejor va a ser esperar hasta mañana o hacia prácticamente. Pero 1940 is really nice and a strong level. All these areas here, the 1940 can act the same way that the 1955 and the 1953 acts. Yeah.
Ok, Kerwin, thanks.
Si quieres venderlo.
En el pasado es una zona fuerte.
Yeah. Si quieres venderlo, right, esperando de que acuérdate que cuando el precio rompe hacia abajo fuerte y no llegamos a tener ninguna liquidez, a las 10 y 10, 10 y 15 debería empezar a empujar el precio. En este caso ya hizo la reyección, ya hizo la liquidez. So debería esta liquidez ir a parar al 40, ¿verdad? Es la idea de tener esa liquidez desde ese 53 o del 50, aunque fuera del 50. Debería ir a parar por esos 100 pips hasta el 40. So, si quisieras arriesgar un poquito y esperar lo que pase allá, búscale venta debajo de ese soporte allí y tenle un stop loss. Esto es grandísimo, obviamente es mucho. Pero una vez que el precio rompa debajo de esta vela de aquí, ya prácticamente esta es tu liquidez, esta es tu confirmación de resistencia, vamos a decir, porque esta la puedo usar como resistencia. A la vez que el precio rompe por debajo de aquí es porque va para el 42 o para este lado de aquí. Obviamente tendrías que tratarlo con muy poquito volumen. No puedes arriesgarte un 1% o un 2%, aquí vamos a decir. Y la otra manera es la mejor manera. Véndelo cuando cierre por debajo de ahí. La venta de ahí va a estar, debería estar fácil. La cosa es que yo tengo que llevar al niño hoy para unas fotos. Pero una vez que tengas el cierre ahí, si esta vela hace algo así, automáticamente la otra va a pull back. Entonces, cuando rompa por debajo de aquí, you go in. And that can be a nice drop, even though that candle can go like this, for example. But you have to be securing your position there. Price leaving that area is because it's coming for that 42 at least, or this area here.
Pues esa hora, vela de 4 horas con esa reyección.
I'm telling you, esa vela de 4 horas agarró tanta liquidez de ese 53, de esa zona del 53 que debería darte sin problema ninguno el 40. Por eso no quisiera tener ya esas ventas ahí, esa compra pendientes en el 40. Prefiero seguirle buscando movimiento poquito a poco.
Perfecto, Kerwin.
Yeah, okay.
See you tomorrow.
Okay,
Thanks.
brother, cuídate. Take care. See you
Te
guys
vaya
tomorrow.
bien.
All right.
Bye.
Gracias, man. ¿Estás listo, papi? Okay. Déjame ponerme el pantalón y nos vamos.